Hi guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Not All About Tarot, and I may be posting this tomorrow. Today is the 14th, but I may not really air until tomorrow. It's just I'm just uploading this, and this is a day where I'm basically not doing but so much. So I'm going to videotape this, and I'm going to go back and enjoy the rest of my night. Just keep my feet up on my bed and enjoy my binge watching TV shows. But Divine Spirits wanted me to come and record this real quick because I wanted to talk about the ego. And they have been talking about the ego and bringing that into my energy ever since this morning. And what Divine Spirits really wanted me to really talk about here when it comes to the ego, you guys, is this ego is the devil energy. And I have stated this before. That is a part of the devil energy. It's the biggest part of it that has been implemented in a soul source darker masculine, a darker soul, which is your masculine energy. And it has caused a lot of havoc to a point to where whatever feminine really whoever this divine feminine was that mingled with this masculine, that ego, that double energy was implemented into her too. And I have said that before as well, but I don't think I actually stated it in that way. Buddy, stop, go. But what Divine Spirits wants me to say about that is this. My divine feminines, and I have heard someone say this before, and really this is really the reason why dealing with your narcissistic energy, ego, all of that fear, that insecurity, jealousy, all those lower energies is embedded into the ego, embedded into the narcissistic energy. Dealing with the narcissistic masculine, anyone who comes to counter with these masculines needs to have some type of counseling to heal, because you can have that same energy as well. When these dark narcissistic masculines left a lot of these divine feminines on red, ghosted them, dropped off the face of the earth, it left these divine feminines in a stage of rejection. I talked about this before. This has a lot to deal with your ego. So these divine feminists had ego implemented into them too by these darker masculines who they have allowed in their energy for so long. How you could have gotten out of that energy really is to move on. Move on. No matter how you felt about it emotionally, mentally, you got to move on. See, the ego from these divine feminists of light who got stuck in this energy, that ego made them feel rejected, which is allowing these feminines to want to wait, holding on to the hope that this masculine is going to come back and he's going to try to make it right, try to reach out to her again. Some are saying, "Oh, he needs to apologize to me." I've let that shit go a long time ago. And a lot of these dark narcissistic masculines did some shit. Of course, yes, they did. A lot of them did some really bad shit They did. I know some of these dark narcissistic masculines who literally sat there and gloat and flaunt and try to even tell a lot of these divine feminists of, why they like this karmic feminine better, why they went to this karmic feminine. They will put and basically put this karmic feminine on a pedestal, literally in front of this divine feminist face, and tell her this woman was better than you. And it's so crazy because, again, and I know I stated this before, again, and I'm going to tell you the number one thing that a narcissistic masculine, and this is definitely a fact, a narcissistic masculine, male, could be female, they love younger people. Well, it's because they're very immature anyways. A lot of them are very immature. They love young people. But I'm going to tell you, they choose younger people to build them up. Especially if that divine feminine was a older woman. Especially if he was a older man. And this is how they made a lot of divine feminines feel very much less than by doing this karmic feminist age at this divine feminine. And let me tell you something. My whole motto is this. Number one, I don't have an ego. That's why it's so easy for me to move on. I always did. I had a evangelist. He used to tell me way back, I would say he was an evangelist. He said these words. He said, if you don't want me, all you gotta do is tell me, boo, bye. Have no problems. No problems with moving on. You don't have to, baby, I'll be all right. And this is the energy that you have to be in. I have no ego. I know when to fold them, hold them, run away, walk away, know when to run. I know how to do that. I know how to keep my, my right hand from knowing what my left hand is doing. I know how to handle myself, how to take care of myself, how to, I have confidence in me. I have confidence in me. And that's just what that is. I have a strong will and confidence. So, but I don't have an ego. I never did. So if you tell me, you can even give me the initiative. You don't even have to tell me. If I feel energetically, I can read tarot cards all day long. Divine Spirit's going to give me visions anyways. That you don't want to be fucking with me, I'm out. I promise you, you don't have to worry about me no more. Got too many people that can vouch for that. Whether they be men or women. Too many people that can vouch for that. Now, these women got thrown, karmic feminists got thrown in a lot of these divine feminist spaces. I ain't going to lie to y'all. Man, some of these karmic feminists are so broken down, man. And if they don't, they are. I have seen a lot of these karmic feminists that's 30, damn near 40 years younger than me. And I'm 49 years old. I promise you, they look like my mama. 49 years old. These motherfuckers are like 30, 40 years younger than me. And they look like my mama. My mother. I'm just saying. So again, that don't even bother me at all. But evidently, it bothered a lot of these divine feminists who got stuck in this energy because they had stayed with this dark energy too long, which implemented the ego. The ego. Which is causing a big breakdown in our lives. The ego has so many negativity attached to it. Sad enough. And my divine feminines of light really got stuck in that energy that they're stuck in the fourth dimensional mindset. And they can't move on. They can't move on. They're not going to. But it's the ego that really, you guys, has trampled these divine feminists too. And I'm very sad that it happened that way. I'm very sad. These narcissistic dark masculines here that you guys thought were your divine masculines, I know a lot of them did y'all wrong. Please do not think that I don't understand, because I ain't gonna lie to you. These dark souls are worse than the karmic souls. These dark souls are worse than the karmic masculines. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I already know that these karmic masculines are some bullshitters. I know that for a fact. I finally got rid of one. I mean, in so many words, energetically, physically, but I mean, this guy still tries to get back in. That's a story of my life anyways. You know, I tell people, you'll regret this before I will. I move on. I still have so many people trying to grasp at my energy. I don't mean I have to open the door to them, because I don't. But I'm going to tell you guys, these dark narcissistic masculines who was your twin flame counterparts, soulmate, soul ties, they're some nasty motherfuckers. They did y'all wrong. I'll tell you that right now. This is why divine spirits want y'all to give them karma by moving on. I remember this little lady. I can't even think her name, but you guys may know her. Old divorce court. I don't even know if she's come on now, because I don't look at primetime TV anymore. But she said these well words again that always resonated with me. It's this: the best revenge is to live well. That's the best revenge you could give anybody. And you don't even have to post shit. I hardly post. I post here and there. I finally posted a picture a few days ago on Facebook. I get a lot of likes. I don't give a fuck. I post a lot of banners. I post a lot of my videos that I put up there on, on my YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do a TikTok video after this. I haven't done one in a while, but I'm not looking for the clout, because you know what? The clout is my divine spirits right here. My ancestors. Long as I do the will of the divine, I'm good. I'm good. My body feel good. I'm getting rest. I'm taking care of myself. That's the whole nine. I'm getting my financial ability. Divine spirits is literally allowing me to manifest as well. I'm on cloud now because I'm in the seventh dimensional mindset. 7 is heaven. This is the way divine spirits want. I'm not getting a clout by man, because man means shit to me. It's my divine universe. That's why I'm here. So what my divine spirits and this young lady said, the best thing you could have done was move on. The best thing. Because that's how you get karma too. Then these motherfuckers going to come back and try to get in. Don't open your door to that devil. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I have no problems with looking at my phone and not answering it. I have no problems. And at a certain time, if you get on my nerves, I'm going to block your ass. I'm telling you. I have no problems with blocking you. I have no problems with answering my door. Not too many people know where I live at anyways. It took a minute, a whole year for my karmic masculine to know where I lived at. A whole year, over a year. And the only reason why I said that, why I did that was because number one was a child involved. That still wasn't the point. I think he was trying to call me an imposter. Because I don't know where you live. I don't know what you could be telling me your name not even real. So I had to show this man my license and every goddamn thing, and I had to show where I lived. I even had to bring him inside to make sure that there is nothing that I'm hiding. So not too many people know where I live. Not too many people. And this is the way divine spirits has it for you guys. to have gotten rid of that ego as well. I don't have an ego. Even if I had one, it's been gone a long time ago. It broke down big time for all the stuff that I've been through and that I've seen. And of course, I couldn't go through a lot of things spiritually and do this wisdom if I did have that double energy. It's no way. I couldn't even teleport. I couldn't do any of that if I had the ego. It weighs you down because it's a double energy. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you grounded to the material world. Because the King of Pentacles is not always good. You're seeing things too logically and earthly. You're materialistically. It's not always good. You want to have a balance in that. And this is what I'm talking about today. This is not particularly a reading, but I do want to put this out here, and this is dealing with the ego. This is what got a lot of my divine feminine stuff. This is the double energy. This is the anchor that kept you in that lower vibration. I understand, you guys, that love that these entities had for you guys was hell. This love was hell that they had for you guys. It was. And I'm sorry. Because it was for you to love yourself. It was. It was for you to love yourself. Because we have the sun here. And before I leave, I want to really put this out there. And it's about the sun. The sun has come back to claim its own. And we were to meet it into the mid-air, which was the seventh dimension mindset. Do I have to tell you guys what the sun was about? The sun is your divine feminines of light who moved on, who allowed the sun to come in. My Sumerian energy, my Egyptian queens, who allowed the sun energy to come in. This is your son of Christ right here. Not the one y'all thought it was. And I'm going to look up the word Jesus too, or the name Jesus. It was not what you thought. There is, and I think it's Egyptians, that they worship the sun, but they also, because you call them sun gods as well, but they have the cross and they have the sun on the cross. But you got to understand that too, because see, they worshiped the sun. That's who they worshiped. The sun. The sun on the cross. It's actually, I made a little thing about that. Yeah, it's like this. It's a sun on the cross. Not these crucifix for the dead man. Not S-O-N. It was S-U-N. The sun on the cross. The Son of Christ's godlike energy has come back and has departed the sky. We were to meet them in a mid-air, seventh dimension mindset. That's what that was. That was the sun on the cross. So when you are serving the sun, you're not serving anyone, my divine spirit or feminist, my divine feminist of light, but yourself. Again, we are our own gods. When you are worshiping the sun, you are worshiping you, the light within you, that sunlight energy within you. No one else is supposed to be, you are not supposed to be serving nobody else on this earth. No. You're your own God. Your own God. And you'll have a lot of these narcissistic motherfuckers in the church that sit there and will tell you otherwise than what I'm telling you now. Let them go ahead. Because you're going to see by the fruits that people bear who is true, who is real. And I'm talking about really, truly seeing the energies. I'm telling you right now, because that shit about to break down. And that's just how it is. That sunlight is you. That's why it's here. That's Christ. He's departed the mid-air. He's in the air right now. Seventh dimension mindset. And he ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere because it's feminine energy. Feminine energy. The sun. Feminine energy. Feminine energy. Because it's enlightenment. Enlightenment. The moon was masculine energy, you guys, because they got fear, they got all the lower energies, anger, jealousy, secrets. Never show you everything. And this is exactly why they are in a devil energy as they are now. Very moody, very emotional. They can tell you, they can be one way one day, this way the next minute. A lot of these guys are bipolar energy. Depression holds the moon. The moon holds depression. This dark masculine here. You don't have to tell me they did some shit. My karmic masculine, my Sigma masculines are in a 5-dimensional mindset. These are a lot of my divine feminines, you guys, who got stuck again. And I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. They're moving on to someone, another feminine who's in a 7-dimensional mindset. And I see these guys never leaving that energy. I see them keep moving forward towards this divine feminine who's in a 7-dimensional mindset. I keep seeing that. A lot of you guys got stuck waiting on these guys. And I know even them did some shit to y'all. But they were in a karmic cycle. They healed out of that. What can I say? And these divine feminines of light who's in some dimensional mindset, they ain't worrying about no love the way y'all worrying about it. I promise you that, because I'm one of them. Baby, you can miss me, you can want me, you can I don't you know, my son told me, Mama, you're very arrogant. Yes, I am. Again, I keep telling people, you can't break my confidence. And this is the way that a divine feminine is supposed to have been from the get-go. They use these dark entities, these dark energies to break you. Break you. These dark narcissistic masculines use these common feminines to break you. These Sigma masculines did not have these divine feminines, you guys, to break you guys. They did not. Because these divine feminines who's in this energy ain't worrying about them. As if anything, they're giving judgment to these Sigma masculines. A lot of these Sigma masculines feel like shit on the bottom of these divine feminines' feet because they ain't thinking about it. They ain't worrying about them. They keeping it going. Keeping it moving in our lives. When they come together, but they're not, again, worshiping a man. Even when you're in your marriage, these men want you to worship them like gods. And it does not supposed to be that way. And this is how these men break you down. They broke you down. This common feminine is trying to tell you, oh, they're the beautiful thing, and they got this, and they got that. Girl, I done told y'all, young men, exactly. Because I'm going to tell you, this ego got a lot of y'all waiting on these men. And I'm going to tell you, it ain't what they did that was all that wonderful for you guys. Because some of these sets won't shit. Some of their little peelies just that short. They don't have shit. What got you guys was your ego. Feeling rejected. It's the biggest thing. Your ego got crushed. That's what that is. And I was telling my daughter a few days ago that, with a man, it's not even, it's really with a man, divine spirits have to crush their ego. You can't do that. We can't do that. Even divine feminists, we can't do that. We can give you karma. But divine spirits has to assist them into changing that themselves. You can't change nobody. You can wait all day long hoping a person's going to change. It don't going to mean that they're going to change. And you're not promised that they're ever going to come back because we see that that is what it is now. And why a lot of my divine feminines are stuck in this lower energy. It ain't what they did for you. A lot of you guys, you had it going on. It was so funny because this little lady was a dentist. And you guys may have heard this before because I remember when this happened. When she ran over her husband 6 times with her Mercedes. because that man sat there and cheated on her in front of her face. Basically, with someone that he worked with in his dentist office. He was a dentist. He was cheating with her. I mean, the lady asked him, the wife, could see this was both of them were dentists, husband and wife, and the wife asked him, what is it that she has that I don't have? And he ran down and told her what the lady had that she didn't have. Now, mind you, I seen this man. I can't remember seeing a lady that he was cheating with, but I do know the investigator. She did say that when she saw the lady that he was cheating with, she was like, man, I ain't know that's who he was cheating with. So in my mindset, I'm like, oh yeah, because she won't buy shit. She ain't look as good as my shoe look. And she ain't look as good as my shoe. And it's a Forever 21 shoe. Let me tell you this right now. That lady, the dentist, had it going on. She was a divine feminine. That lady was beautiful. She was Colombian. Beautiful. He had the nerve to sit down and him? Oh my gosh. He was not attractive. He was an average white man. F that. I thought that he was funny looking. I'm sorry we talking earlier today, but this man is dead and gone. That lady tore his ass up. He deserved every bit of it. How are you going to sit here and tell this woman this woman got her dentistry? Homegirl worked hard to get that. And she had a Mercedes. Now, I ought to beat her ass for sitting up there. This lady literally crashed her daggone Mercedes. But it was a good car, though, because he ain't had that many dents in it, even though she ran over his ass. But it ain't had that many dents. It's a nice, what's it, Mercedes? Yeah, Mercedes. Because this is all she ever wanted was her Mercedes. She got it. Everything she got, she worked for. Best jewelry, best hairstyle, best clothes, everything. She done sat there, beat that little lady ass that he was cheating on with, though, and ran his ass over. So how in the hell you gonna cheat with somebody else's husband? And your ass don't know how to fucking fight, huh? Yeah, I had a thought no sister masculine try to put me in that situation, but I said, oh, baby, no, we ain't doing that shit. Let me tell you something. You going back with her. How about that? That's the love of your life. You going back with her. And I'm going back over here because I'm good. To this day, this motherfucker keeps calling me. What you calling me for? What you calling me for? But keep on, block your ass. And I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't open your door to the devil. This little lady sat here and spent 15 years. I gave her 20. She spent 15 years. She's out now. But she couldn't even raise her twin boys. I'm hoping she's good. But why go through that? Baby, you want this bitch? How about you go ahead and hell? I will give you a divorce. And as I got these films right here of you cheating, baby, I'm had a house, the cars, the turn, everything. I'm going to be getting alimony for your ass for about 2 years. I'm good. You go right on ahead, because I ain't going behind no jail behind you. Or this little funny thing right here. With hurricane drama anyways. So that's what I'm telling you guys. My divine feminines of light. You guys had it going on. You got caught up with these motherfuckers with your ego. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I don't have none. I just know who I am. That's just the bottom line. I know who I am. And no man validates me. I am the yin and yang within myself as divine spirits wanted you guys to be. That's all it is. Take it from me. Take it from the stories that I have told you about. These masculines, dark, narcissistic, soul source motherfuckers for something. They want to break y'all down. Now, I know how to turn that shit around. And I did. That's how it is. That's how I won the game. So I'm going to leave it here, you guys. I don't think I'm going to really say or do anything. That wasn't really a reading, but Divine Spirits really wanted me to talk about the ego. And you guys stay safe, however it be. Especially my Divine Feminines of Light. I hear you. I feel you. I do. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Good night.